So today we can see how to download Oracle database. You can download Oracle database from the Oracle site. So you can directly go to Google, and here type like this: download Oracle 19c. Download Oracle 19c. In the first link, Oracle database 19c download for Microsoft Windows 64-bit OS. Here you can see. So select this. If you select the link, then it is displaying download link here. Select this first link, then agree the license. I reviewed and accept the Oracle license agreement and hit on download Windows 64-bit something. Then you will be redirected into login page. Here you have to enter your username and password. So before downloading any database or anything from Oracle site, you should register with Oracle. So if you already have account, then sign in by submitting username and password. Just sign in. If you don't have account, then use create account. If you don't have account, then use create account. Then automatically the download process will be begin. Once downloaded, what kind of file you can see? Once you have downloaded Oracle database, you can see the folder like this. So let me show you here. This one, last but one. Okay, extract the folder. This is a zip file. Extract it. Then you have this. Not this. Actually, I place it that in the D drive directly. Here, Oracle 19c. Once opened, open the folder, then you can see the setup file, last one. On the setup file, right click, select run as administrator. Select run as administrator. Then your installation process will be started. Installation process will be started. Don't worry about the installation. If you are unable to install, I will show you how to install 19c on your system. Here already we have installation videos. See demo versions SQL 19c installation. So I will upload the installation video into my drive so that you can see this video. If you are able to install, then you can. Otherwise, I will show you how to install. But for Oracle 19c, what are the prerequisite? So for Oracle 19C or 12C, anyone, or 18C, for anything Enterprise Edition. Enterprise Edition, we need RAM. So the RAM should be at least 8 GB, and HDD, hard disk size, must be minimum 50 GB. If both are available in your system, then only install this addition. If you don't have this much of configuration, then better to maintain Oracle 11G Express Edition. Oracle 18C Express Edition is also valid. Oracle 18C Express Edition. Anyone. For these two, what is the RAM? Better to maintain 4 GB. If you don't have 4 GB, then you can also work with 2 GB. No problem. So the hard disk size required is 20 GB. So this is important in your system. If you have such kind of configuration, select your database version. That depends on you. After installation, how to connect to database? How to connect to database? So here, how should I connect to database? How to connect to database? Before that, you need to understand what is the necessity to connect to database. Why should I connect? What is Oracle? Oracle is a RDBMS. What is the use of Oracle? We can store data, we can access data, we can manage data. We can store data, access data, and manage the data. Okay. How to store data? We can store data in the form of tables. In any RDBMS, we can store data in the form of tables. Okay, if you want to store data in the form of a table, first we should create the table. First of all, we need to create the table. So how to create a table? How to create a table? By writing queries. By writing queries. Okay. How to write a query? How to write a query? By using SQL. By using SQL. What is SQL? Again, I am repeating, guys. Just understand the process. How to connect to database. Before connecting to database, sir, what is the necessity to connect to database? What is the necessity to connect to database? Okay, I want to maintain database, maintain, or I want to create database. Okay, fine. So why are you creating database? Why are you creating database? To store information of a business. To store information of a business. Okay, how to store? My next question, how to store? In the form of tables. In the form of in the form of tables, right? How to create a table? How to create a table? How to create a table? So by connecting to database, we have to write query. So we should write a query, after connected to database, That's why we are connecting to database. Understand? We should write a query after connected to database. That's why we are connecting to database. Okay, how to connect? Let us assume in your system, Abhishek, please mute yourself. Thank you. Yeah, guys. So my next question is, in your system, database was installed. How can I connect to database? So by see, through client application, we can connect to database. What is the answer? By using any client application. So what are the client applications generally? SQL Plus or SQL Developer. Two tools I am using here. By using any client application, we can connect to database. First, I am explaining SQL Plus. How to connect to database using SQL Start Plus. Come to here. Go to Start window. Go to Programs and switch to Oracle folder. Switch to Oracle folder. Here is Oracle folder. Select it and then select SQL Plus. Under Oracle folder, select SQL Plus. Then it is opening a client application window. It is opening a client application window. Here you have to submit username. So let me take the username system and password is manager_1. So is it connected or not? Just check the last paragraph. Connected to Oracle Database 19c Enterprise Edition. In this way, we can connect to database. How to work with it later? So remember guys, if you want to connect to database, we should connect through any client application. Here, SQL Start Plus is one type of client application. If you open client application, it is asking for username and password. It is prompting for username and password. Understand? Submit username and password. Our next doubt is, sir, who will provide username and password? Who will provide username and password? In the real time, usernames and passwords given by given by DBA in your company. If you joined in a company as a Oracle developer, your DBA will provide username and password. So how to create a user account, everything I will explain, don't worry. So first point we completed how to connect to database by using SQL Plus. But before connecting, we need user account, username and password. In the real time, user account details given by DBA in the real time. Now, yes, connected. After connected, what can I do? I want to create table. See these steps here. Why are you connecting to database? To create database. Why are you creating database? To store the data. How to store data? In the form of tables. And so how to create a table? By writing SQL query. What is SQL? My next question, what is SQL? By writing by writing SQL query. Next, what is SQL? Now I am explaining about what is SQL. Come to here. In Oracle training, you are learning SQL and PLSQL. What is SQL? It is a structured query language, simply known as language. Simply known as language. Generally, what is the purpose of a language? What is the purpose of a language? Communication purpose. For example, English is there. So by using English language, we are communicating. So first of all, you have to learn English. So what are the things you are learning in the beginning of learning, what you are learning? Alphabets, next words, next grammar, next one sentences. After that, you are writing paragraphs. After that, you can narrate a story. This is the learning techniques of a language. Similarly, SQL is a language. SQL is also a language. In SQL, what is the beginning point? You should understand about commands. And then you need to understand about keywords. You have to follow syntax rules. Commands, keywords, syntax rules you should know. By using these three, you can write queries. Queries are nothing but statements. Queries are nothing but statements. And later you can write programs. And after that, we are using packages. After that, we are using packages. So this is the learning way of SQL. Now come to here. What is SQL? It is a structured query language. What is the purpose of SQL? By using this, we are communicating with the database. By using this, we are communicating with database. In SQL, we are learning commands, keywords, and syntax rules. Commands, keywords, and syntax rules. By using these, we are writing statements. By using these, we are writing statements. Statement is nothing but a sentence. The statements are known as queries. the statements are known as queries. So where should I write these queries? These queries we are writing under SQL Plus. Under any client application, we can write queries and also we can write programs. Again, I'm repeating, guys. SQL, it is known as a structured query language. And this language is useful to communicate with the database. By using this language, we can write statements known as queries. In SQL, we have commands, keywords, and syntax rules. By using these components, we will write queries. Next, what are the SQL commands we have? We have 14 commands. Totally, how many commands? 14 commands. That is, SQL is divided into 5 sublanguages. These are the sublanguages: DDL, DML, DQL or DRL, DCL, TCL. What is DDL? Data definition language. Data definition language commands. Data definition language commands. So under this DDL, we have these commands: create, alter, drop, truncate, rename. And see, guys, just I am giving the list of commands to you. Just I am giving the list of commands. Okay, create. Each and every command we will discuss in detailed in future. In future, each and every command we will discuss in detailed. Don't worry. According to our present discussion, just I have listed all commands: create, alter, drop, truncate, rename. 5 commands under DDL category. Next category, DML commands, data manipulation language commands. Insert, update, delete. 3 commands under DML category. DRL or DQL command, that is select command, and DCL, data control language commands, grant, revoke, grant and revoke. TCL commands, transaction control language commands, transaction control language commands, that is commit, rollback, save point. Commit, rollback, save point. These are totally 14 commands. In future, in the coming up classes, we will discuss each and every command in detail. So according to the discussion of SQL, just I have listed the commands available under SQL. Now, what are the client tools? Just now I told you in the beginning of the session how to connect to database by using client application. That client application may be SQL Plus or SQL Developer. This is CUI based, command user interface, like a black window. You don't see any graphical icons, colorful icons here. Other one is SQL Developer. This is GUI type interface. GUI type interface. Okay, I will show you that also in our present session only. I will show you how to connect through this also. You will understand the look and feel of what is SQL Plus and what is SQL Developer. Okay, what is a client tool? Client tool is nothing but a client application. So client tool is an interface between end user and database. We are the end users. So see, we are the end users. Between me and my system database, who is the interface? Client application is the interface. In this client application, I will connect to database. I will write SQL queries, and also I will write PL/SQL programs. So that is what I have explained here. Through client tool, we can connect to database by submitting username and password. Once connected, we will write queries. We will write programs. Once connected, we will write queries and programs. Client tools, again, two types. Client applications. Tools are nothing but application. Client applications, two types. CUI type, GUI type. CUI type and also GUI type. What is CUI? SQL Plus. Just now we are seeing this. This is the SQL Plus. CUI type. Command user interface. If you want to write anything, here we have to write with commands or programs. That is CUI type. What is GUI type? Let me show you GUI type. We have couple of GUI applications. We have couple of GUI applications. SQL Developer, PL SQL Developer, Toad, couple of them are there. So in this three, I am explaining about the SQL Developer. Let us see. What is the look and feel of SQL Developer? What is the look and feel of SQL Developer? Here, this is the SQL Developer. Let me start it and let me connect to it. Now you are seeing a graphical window related to SQL Developer. How to connect here? See, these are called as connections. In the left side window, you can see connections. I want to connect to database as DBA. Expand it. Then it is asking about password. Submit the password and hit enter key. Once you hit enter key, no problem. Yes, see here guys. In SQL Developer, we can type queries here. We can type queries here. In SQL Plus, we can type queries here. See the difference. It's a pure command window. To get any information, you should use some command. But here, it's a graphical window. If you want to see the tables here, so listen carefully. If you want to see the tables here, go to left side window, go to tables folder, expand tables folder. You can see all table names. You can see all table names. Fine. What about here? In this environment, there is no graphical icon. We have to write a query and hit enter. Then you will get a list of tables. Hope you understand the difference between the two environments. It's a graphical environment. So through some graphical icons, we can fetch some information. But in the command window, for everything we have to remember command, and we should write a command. So this is user friendly. SQL developer is user friendly, whereas SQL Plus is not user friendly. In our training, I am going to explain both environments. We are learning, you are learning SQL, PLSQL, two parts in our training. We will discuss SQL part. We will discuss SQL part by using this client application. Once we enter into PLSQL, then we will work with this application. So what will happen? It is advantage to you. You will understand how to work with this application and also how to work with this application also. In our training, you are learning these two applications. Don't worry. Next one. Okay, we understand what is this CUI tool, what is GUI tool. First, let me take SQL Plus. We know that it is a client tool or client application between end user and database. In this window, you are writing a query that is executing on database. Finally, output again displaying on the same window. SQL Plus has some properties. SQL Plus has some properties. What are they? In this window, at a time, you will be allowed to execute one query only. In this window, at a time, we will execute only one query. And SQL queries are not case sensitive. SQL queries are not case sensitive. Not case sensitive means you can write queries in uppercase, lowercase, mixed case, no problem. All queries are valid. For example, actually our previous query is this. Now I am writing same query. In uppercase. In the previous case, I have written small case query. It is giving 149 rows. Now uppercase query, it will also give 149 rows. If you write the statement in mixed case, then also you will get same result. Next, each query end with semicolon, compulsory. In the SQL Plus, if you don't use semicolon, the query is not going to be executed. If you want to execute the query, compulsory end the query with semicolon. SQL commands are ANSI standard. What is ANSI? American National Standard Institute. Why SQL commands are ANSI standard? Because SQL commands are valid in any database. You are learning how many commands? Just now we discussed it. 14 commands are there. The 14 commands, you can work with the same 14 commands on any database in the world. Like in SQL Server, you have same commands. In DB2, same commands. PostgreSQL, same commands. In any data warehouse, same commands. So database commands are always ANSI. Now, we understand about SQL Plus. How to open SQL Plus? I have given some different methods. You can follow any one method. Okay. In 11G, how to open SQL Plus? And in 12C or 18C or 19C, how to open SQL Plus? For example, go to Start, and in the all programs, switch to Oracle folder. Switch to Oracle folder. Under Oracle folder, select SQL Plus. This is one method. Other method is from search window. Just type SQL, then select it. From the search window also we can open SQL Plus. And from the command window, so open command window first. Open command window. Here type SQL Plus. Enter. Then also SQL Plus was opened. 3 methods I have explained. What is that? First one, through start button. Second one, through search button. Third one, through command window. You can use any one method to open SQL Start Plus. Next, how to create a user account. That we will see tomorrow. Why? Because the explanation will take some long time. Okay, that's why tomorrow I will explain how to create a user account in 12C or 18C or 19C. Any questions, guys?
Sir,
Yes.
my PC is 2 GB RAM, sir. 18C is supported, sir.
18C supported, but system will slow down.
Okay, sir.
Better to go for 11G Express Edition.
All are same, sir. 19C and 11G.
Very few concepts you will miss.
Okay, sir. 11G is better, sir.
11G is better.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Shubham, no need to download SQL Plus. No need to download SQL Plus. Okay. Only if you download Oracle and install Oracle, automatically SQL Plus also installed. And Abhishek, in this video, at the beginning of the video, already I explained how to download Oracle. Go to Oracle site, or otherwise go to Google. In the Google, just type. So again, I'm repeating, download Oracle 19c. In the Google, search for download Oracle 19c. You have a first link, select it, and after that, so you have this zip file, select it, asking for license agreement, select the license, and then download. Then it is prompting for your username and password. Before downloading anything, you should register with oracle.com. If you already have account, just use username and password and sign in. Automatically download process will be started. And some other person, someone is asking, Shivakumar, is this course complete in 2 months including weekends? Shiva, is it necessary to complete as much as fast? You want to let me to complete as much as fast? Generally, so to be frank, openly, I'm saying one point, guys. In the old days, of course, from the last 2010 onwards, I'm taking online sessions from 2010, October. From that year, almost 10 years of experience in online training. So I'm not talking about experience, but almost 2-3 years. So many people very rushly coming to the training center. Coming to the training center means approaching me and asking me, I need the SQL and PLSQL in 1 month. So at the time of 2010 to 13, I have taken Oracle training only for 1 month, SQL and PLSQL. Nowadays, the same course content I am explaining almost 60 days. 60 days means 2 months. Same course content. Then what is the difference? Difference is explanation. So if I am covering more in detailed business scenario, you will get a lot of subject. If I am covering simple example, according to your question, just let me give you, you will understand very clearly what it is exactly. See here, set container equal to ORCL PDB. Just one example, you will easily understand what is the difference in the training. Connect to Dinesh 7 a.m. Okay, here select data from products. So select star from product details. This is the one kind of explanation. Okay, the another kind of explanation is get all laptops, or otherwise I want to buy a laptop. I want to buy a laptop. So what are the available laptops? See, to give this answer, it will take just 1 minute. And to explain, say two questions are same. but for explanation is taking 2 minutes or 3 minutes. That is the difference between previous, means in the old days, whatever I am following, present days, whatever I am following. That is the difference. Select star from product details where product name equal to laptop. You will get all laptops. So way of explanation. See here, what is the benefit to the student? One is he will understand the business scenarios easily. First point. Second point is student don't need much effort to understand the concept. Student don't need much effort to understand the concept. Nowadays, in the old days, 1 month explanation, SQL and PLSQL means it's not a joke. Really. So the student has to put more and more effort to understand the subject. In the old days, nowadays, the student attention should be on concept understanding, and practically they have to do more work. That's all. So anyway, my direct answer is, in case if your course, if your training not completed in 60 days, further 10 days it will take, not more than 70 days. Okay, right. Okay guys, that's all for today. And I think Abhishek, have you joined today? Sushant Kumar Biswal, both of you, is this your first class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then do one thing. Abhishek, please type your mail ID. Okay, Abhishek, please type your mail ID in the chat window. Sushant Kumar, yeah,
Yes, sir.
you
Yes, sir.
also. Please type your mail ID in the chat window so that I will share the previous videos. Just yesterday also, it's like a demo. Okay, I will copy the mail IDs and I will share the previous videos and current videos, everything you can access up to 6 months. Any questions, guys? Sushant, I didn't get your
Yes, sir.
mail ID. Please type the mail ID in the chat window. Yes, got it. I'm copying this and I will share the video access to both of you also. Okay, guys. Thank you, all of you. See you tomorrow.